I let everybody know a little bit about the business, whatever the case may be. How like people come up to you and asking you to, you know what I'm saying, buy different services. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So that's
like, how do you go about selecting what services are good to take and who to stick with?
All right. So basically, you know, let me tell you a little bit of my background. I'm formerly known as Wild Will. I go by WL Jones. That's my writing name. You know, and I'm into music and film. I manage a couple of artists out in Hawaii. One who was really popular, Merc Major. And so I have a lot of background in how you basically build and develop your brand. Basically, when you're getting all these offers for promo, you know, whether it's a coast to coast, whether it's a showcase, whether it's a magazine placement, whether it's, you know, social media management, there's all these different opportunities you have as an artist to build yourself. And so, well, what you want to really look for is you want to look for things that are factual, not fiction. So you want to see, like, okay, for example, if it's a magazine, let's use Feds magazine, or, you know, affiliated with One Life Game as an example. Can you go to the newsstand and find it? Yes, you can. Do people read it? Yes, you can. Do the OGs in the game who really pull out of the strings, or the gatekeepers, have they heard about it? Yes, they have. So obviously, if an article about you is running in that magazine, it's going to do a lot better for you than if you would, like, you know, some regular, I don't want to really bust nobody out, but you know what I'm saying, one of these Fugazi level type of magazines that ain't on the newsstand. I tell you what right now, stay away from anything that's on MadCloud, because them niggas is putting out shit on MadCloud like crazy. MadCloud is a place where people can print magazines on demand. HP MadCloud.com, they can print out, anybody can make a magazine, but if that shit don't got no distro, you know what I'm saying, if they ain't with one of the major publishers, they ain't on the newsstands, they ain't, I can't publicly go and get it, then it's a total wash. You know what I'm saying? So you want to look out for stuff like that. You want factual things that people are familiar with. As far as showcases and placement go, you got to ask yourself, you know, who have they broke? There's a lot of good people out there breaking people. You got my man Bigger Rankins and them down south. You know what I'm saying? You got Coast to Coast. You know, you got Rhyme and Reason. You know, these are entities that are breaking artists. You don't have a lot of that. You have entities that don't never break nobody. Yeah, they've been around for 10 years, but it's more like a click birthday / popularity show where it's artists, you know, watching other artists. You know what I'm saying? This is basically that. Do they have real people who are A&Rs affiliated with the game that can get you a label deal, can get you signed, can get you some money to develop your demo, your EP even. You know, so when I was working with my artists in Hawaii, I knew game, and what we did was, everywhere is different. Your locale is different. What we did was we got in with the promoters who were bringing in major artists to the island. You know what I'm saying? The concert promoters. So they got all the big name stars. Everybody that comes there comes up and deals with them. So that's who I went to. That's who I took my artist to, and that worked out good. You know, he got features with people like Glasses Malone's. He got his mixtape hosted by DJ Smalls. You know, we on the blog, a real popular Southern blog called Miss River City. You know, so that's what I mean by, even with the blogs, you know, you gotta use
quality.
Yeah, so all the stuff I named you can fact check me, you can verify we on there. You know, that's the stuff. Now, as far as your capital go now, okay, let me break it down for you real quick, because I really don't do this for free. If you want to hire me to consult with you, I do brand consulting. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? I am WilfredLee at hotmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get me on my new broadband TV network, Producer Lee at WeDoOurPart.com. Or you can find me on Facebook under my old pseudonym, Wild Will, which is all about to be rebranded. But basically, in a nutshell, this is what it is. You can't make any moves without no money. If you ain't got no money, then you just playing games. You're trying to get dates. Stop trying to get dates. If you really want to do this, you really got something to say. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get like super rich, wealthy Jay-Z, but you can make a couple of dollars out of this. But you got to have something to start with, because basically, the same things that you don't want to put your money behind. You don't want to put your money behind buying an ad in the magazine so they can run an article for you, or buying time on the radio so they can put you on the radio. You know, they can play your track or interview you. You know, you don't want to pay to get on Coast to Coast program and go on tour with them. If you think all of that is not worth your money, then you're wrong. Because basically what happens is this is all promotion. So even if you do have the best talent, swagger, style in the world, when a label sign you, all they do is charge this to you anyway as part of their recoupment, and they tax on 20%. So you're really paying for it regardless. Whether you do it now or you do it whether you're signed to a major label or an indie label, it doesn't matter. You still gonna have to put that bread up. It's your boy WL Jones. Fucks with your boy Public over here. One Life Game, OLGurban.com. Get your life right. I fucks with him. I pay this man. It's worth it. I'm telling you that. Log on.
So starting to agree. Yeah.
The game done changed since I got started. Used to be about bars, these bars is the hardest. Now they switch it up so the lyrics is discarded. I swear I'm at a place like an outer space Martian, cause they don't agree with half the shit they talking. But then you with me, you see the game's lost it. All been blinded by diamond rings, fame and the fortune, all the finer things. And every man's got his place, but they selling his dreams. $1,000